We're live.
We're going live. We're live. Live.
Gotta send it out to people.
Woo woo. Send it out to the stars.
Tweet it.
Tweet it to the 2 or 3 people that are really give a crap.
Yeah. Tweet it to the other 2 or 3 people that are watching Ghost Adventures.
Yeah. Roger. I'm just taking my daily vitamins.
Oh, exciting.
It is. So what we got here? What page is this?
Phone call.
Oh, you're getting a phone call?
Oh,
Everybody listen.
join live. Come be bored listening in on a phone call.
Oh, yeah. Listen in to 2 bros.
2 bros.
2 Southern bros.
Hey, I'm not Southern.
Yeah, so where are you from then?
Florida. I say Florida because I've been here for over 30 years now.
Okay.
But
where were you born?
Anything south of Orlando is its own country. It's like its own country.
That's how we Texans feel. Anything outside of Texas is a different country.
I was born in Illinois though, but I've never lived more than 6 years in one place.
Because your family just moved a lot? Military? What?
My pops was military, so we lived in plenty of places in the United States and Japan. Lived in Japan for 6 years.
Dude, that's so cool.
And we came here and we lived in Iowa, and then we lived in South Dakota, some other places. Then we moved to Florida, and I've been here.
But Florida is the place to be.
No way.
Man,
it's expensive as hell.
One
thing I've learned from watching My Lottery Dream Home is that you can buy a 5-bedroom mansion for the cost of a 1-bedroom hovel in Florida.
Anywhere 5-bedroom mansion where?
Anywhere else. Except
other than Florida.
It's like you go to Ohio, you get a 5-bedroom mansion for $200,000. That won't get you shit in Florida.
Yeah, $200,000 outside of the major cities, like in the suburbs, you can get you a McMansion. About 300,000. You get you a McMansion.
Hey, we have some people watching.
Do what?
There's some people watching.
No way.
Ashen Jackal, what's up?
There's like actual people here. How do I
Ashen
see
from St. Pete, just over the bay.
Oh man, Ashen sending the love.
Paulus Arts. What the fuck is up? What is up, man? Just gonna listen to 2 homies talking trash.
Two
doing stuff.
He's not here.
I don't know what I want to work on. Do I want to work on this Brutus page? Ink that? Or do I want to work on this Jaegerbomb page? I haven't drawn in 2 days, so I gotta get warmed up here.
Whatever makes you feel good.
Watching Ghost Adventures makes me feel good, but no, you had to guilt me into live streaming.
I did. Have you seen the Pat Mills Apex edition that's coming out?
The what?
It's like one of those art books that have the original art printed as is at the original scale.
Draw over here.
How do I share my screen?
Share screen, and then I tap on your screen.
Hey, baby. Where's the share screen? Man, I'm new to this StreamYard's bullshit.
Right. I got one for Jaegerbomb in the chat, so I'll do that one. mind me. I just got done snorting cocaine.
I've never had cocaine.
It's a trip, man. Just kidding. I've never done cocaine either. All right.
Here,
First
check
of all,
this.
I don't like this piano.
Check my screen out here.
Okay.
You see that?
Where's my cursor? I'm looking at the other screen for my cursor. Let's see.
Do you see any artwork?
Nope.
Dang.
Let me stop sharing. I'll try to share.
All right, I'm trying this. I'm noobing it up. Holy shit. All right, can you see this slang piece?
No. You're really fucking up tonight.
God. No, it's showing. Look.
Not
No, it's
showing
not.
for me.
Damn it.
I
That's
see
it.
nothing.
I should quit. I'm gonna get this right, damn it.
Listen to my creaky chair while you adjust my balls.
Your chair is crying for help.
Yeah. Well, it's only stress test for 500 pounds, and I'm pushing the limit there with 450. I abuse my chair with my fat ass.
Yeah. Right. All right, let's see if I can do this again. Where the fuck is this?
Come on, Chad. We got dead air here.
I know. I'm trying. How do
8 people watching you fuck up.
God, this is so frustrating. It should be. I'm sure it's simple as hell. All right, let's see. Can you see the slam
Very
piece?
simple. Hit share screen.
Can you see the slam piece? No.
No.
Dadgummit. You
hit the little button on the bottom that says share.
I've never felt
share screen.
I've never felt more inadequate except the other day when I was on EVS stream.
Except your honeymoon. Oh,
my honeymoon.
Hey, that wasn't your fault. That was TJ's fault on that stream.
Dude, like, could you imagine the first time I ever get on an EVS stream and it's the worst topic to be getting into?
Yeah. It was funny, though, watching you squirm.
Dude, I was just so uncomfortable. Okay. I know it says share screen, James, but I can't get it to share the particular screen I want. Past Master Dan, how are you, bud?
Master Dan. Oi, oi, oi.
I keep wanting to call him Postmaster Dan.
Oh.
The topic, Ashen Jackal, was the Canal video of him and that statue, and TJ was trying to get EVS to admit how racist it really is, and man, it was so bad. It was just like, and I guess even when JDA got on, EVS said, "Well, see you, buddy," and he gave me the boot. I don't know if he was doing that for my own good or what, or I wasn't meeting the standards, but
that's not gonna work.
See, James, that is the big question. Is he a racist?
Ryan Canal. I don't know.
I did state
Probably
though.
not.
I thought the joke was in poor taste, poor humor, but he was just making a joke. Yeah, he was. James said TJ was on a roll. Thought he was trolling at the start, but by the end, I couldn't be sure. Yeah. He was probably legitimately upset. Hold on. Me rap. Do not ignore my question. Where the hell is your question? Oh, is that you're just quoting him?
Ryan is a dickhead, but I don't think he is a racist.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the Ryan Cannell is.
I thought it was they were talking about Jimmy Kimmel.
Let's see. I have a vision for what I want this panel to look like, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it happen.
Let's see. James Murphy. I never said racist. I said racisto. It was just a joke. People need to stop pearl clutching. Ethan made it good fun though. He runs a fun show. Yeah, he was. I probably was getting in his way. That's all right. I'll do better next time. If there's a next time. But so I have one page left to finish on Cool Story, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. One left to go, and it's probably the hardest page out of the whole script, the very final page.
How many were there total?
It was 7, but um, Willingham wrote it in a way that if it went to, I'm not, it's not a brag on myself, but if you just handed it off to most comic artists, they might, like in the mainstream, they would probably just do talking heads.
Yeah.
And I worked my tail off to make it as interesting as I possibly could. Because I made every panel dynamic and fun to look at.
I'm going to have to make this guy a left-handed shooter.
I can't see your screen.
Oh. Oh, people are just watching two idiots on a screen?
Yes. I mean, they're watching two guys on screen.
There we go.
So I knew Bill Willingham since I was a teenager. I think I was
A long time.
I think I was so I'm 49 and I've known him since I was 16. That's a really long time. Two guys.
There we go.
Cup. I'm not sure I understand that, but and can you clarify, or James, to clarify the 2-cup thing?
Now you can see. I got to make this guy a left-handed shooter.
So Willingham used to share a studio in Pflugerville, Texas, and it was outside. It was Pflugerville back in those days. Pflugerville, Round Rock, and Austin. Pflugerville was kind of like a little country town, and now it's all grown together. But they had a studio in the back of a video store in between towns. And Willingham shared it with a guy named Keith Wilson and another guy that some of you may have heard of named Bill Williams, who writes that Punchline comic with Matt Weldon. And yep, I used to be a pain in the ass kid and go bug them all the time because I wanted to draw comics. And at some point, Keith Wilson uh, made me his assistant, and I started inking backgrounds while he taught me how to use all the tools and stuff.
Did you just hear that bang?
I heard like something. Why is it outside your house?
It sounded like it was inside my house.
Oh, I was gonna say that's the sounds of Florida.
Play it back. It's saying
Play it back.
Julian.
I think it says Julian. Julian, play it back. Play it back. No. He's saying Roger.
Sounds like Roger. Oh, inside jokes.
They used to, so in their studio, they had access to the video store at night after it was closed. So whatever wasn't rented out, they could go in, grab it, and watch. And the studio was really big, actually. It's pretty huge. Had its own bathroom and everything. Josh Perez. I haven't heard of Pflugerville in forever. Yeah, so being that it was in between Austin and Round Rock, the police for the longest time on the side of their car, it said Pflugerville Police in between a rock and a weird place on the side of the car.
What's the place called? Cooterville?
Pflugerville.
Pflugerville?
Pflugerville.
Pfluger. Yeah.
Fenrir Fire. Pfluger used to be on Captain Trek's show a lot.
Cooterville.
Cooterville. Yeah, no. Between a rock and a weird place. Yeah, Austin is gone to hell, man. The last time I was there was last year, and I hadn't been home in a couple years. And I went to help my oldest daughter with her vehicle, and there's homeless encampments every freaking where, like everywhere, under all the freeways, like overcrowded with these homeless camps. I just was in shock. I asked them, the guys at the car shop, because the area I was in used to be like a high-end, high-dollar shopping area. And I asked the guys, what the hell happened? Donald, can you be more interesting, says Mimi Rap.
I could not.
Yeah, Past Master Dan says Austin is ruined. It is so ruined. Like, it is just... Like, I now understand what Tolkien was writing about in Lord of the Rings and Hobbiton. Like,
I never read that.
Once the orcs took over, his home wasn't the same anymore, and that's how I feel about Austin. Bill Dark Griff Comics presents.
Dark Gift Comics. Hey, I just sent you a book.
Oh, I said
Kinda
Griff.
sketch.
Whoops. Did you send him a book? He was a backer. Well, Dark Gift, thanks for sticking around and sticking it out with Donald.
Yeah. It's so exciting. 12 people watch it. Jesus.
Past Master Dan, Texas was warned about this 20 years ago. Yep. Orcs and Dino. Orcs took over? You mean the color folk? No. Dark Gift said he saw the notification. James Murphy said, congrats on finishing Brutus Fulfillment.
Thank you. The whole fulfillment is not complete yet. I got to send out 3 original pages still, which I don't know why I didn't send them earlier than, like 3 years ago. They've just been sitting there. But I just got to send those out. Waiting on some shipping supplies.
Ashton Jackal says, "Don't get excited, Donald. I'm 10 of the 12 people."
Oh,
He also said it's a fat joke.
it's a fat joke. Put a badge there. Should I give this copper a hat?
Well, Mimi Rap he said if we don't take a shirt off, he's not sticking around. So hold on. Just kidding. I can't do that.
Oh, fine.
Basically, he's saying, show us your tits.
Fine, I'll take my shirt off.
I haven't had enough to drink to do that yet.
Let's see here.
Dark Gift said this last shipment should complete my backings for Brutus. I'm excited. Can't wait for you to get another Brutus book out. And a Jaeger bomb. Let's get your own shit out, Donald.
There we go. I'm going to stop something. Anyway, start cam. There we go.
Oh my god.
I should show up the evening stream like that one day.
Holy
Show
shit.
up the Kings.
That's gonna get clipped.
Let it.
Boobs. Amen.
Boobs.
You're a brave man, Donald DeLay.
And we lost viewers.
Ashton's
Oh,
puking.
no, we
right
gained a
now.
viewer.
He gave us a puke emoji. Screenshot. Oh my gosh. You know, it'd be even creepier is if you popped on again like that, but the puppet was on your teeth.
That would be creepy. I don't even have the puppet anymore.
No. Where did he go?
Sold it.
You did not.
Yeah, sold it to Big Ben Henderson.
It will be missed.
Can't remember how much. I think $200.
Really, the trauma was that bad?
Yeah, the boredom was that bad.
Mimi Rap says a sock will do fine.
What's going on with Clip Art Studio? What do you mean? You mean their new subscription crap?
See a dark gift.
See a dark gift.
Ashton Jackal says that'll be a tough fat tonight. Well, it was pretty quick.
Yep,
Dark Gift Comics Presents says record scratch. You sold Donnie?
Sold Donnie into slavery.
Mimi Rap says more boobs. He wants more boobs.
See, I should move this guy over.
I could see this becoming a Donald DeLay thing. The boobs.
Boobs.
The boobs.
Just show up on Kings with my boobs hanging out.
Yeah. You're looking a little thinner now.
No.
Yeah, you are physically.
Oh, burp. It's a verb.
Getting your exercise in.
But yeah, so Donnie. You know, just thinking the other day about that puppet. If I had used that puppet and gone the Amber Heard route, I'd make it so much money.
Yeah, you dummy.
Go lay down.
My dog went, what the hell is that?
Throw something at him.
Donald does need to wear chains of leather, Adam and Dino. I mean, you are 10% of the audience, Mimi Rap.
Everybody leaves when they hear the whining dog. Thinks somebody's home. Nobody's home. Just me.
No, they're not home. They're in Legoville.
Legoland.
Oh, Legoland. Donald just abused a dog. No, he didn't.
The dog abuses me.
Yeah. So what's going on in the background of that panel you're drawing?
Well, shoot, I probably should change the panel layout because the kaiju just hit the building.
Uh-huh.
Hospital building. See, it's a hospital. I put that right there. Make it a hospital. And the cops are shooting at it. So I should probably change the layout so that it looks like the cops are shooting at the actual monster.
Right.
Go lay down. Holy
Maybe
shit.
maybe the dog needs to go potty. He needs to go out.
He doesn't. He's just standing here staring at the
Feed me, he's saying. Looking to see. So yeah, this is exciting comic making in the works here.
I had to mute myself in order to shout.
You got guys in the bottom right panel dancing naked around a fire. Look, they're doing Indian dances. Feather, not dot.
All right, I'll change it up.
No, don't change it. James Murphy, see you later, bud. He says he's enjoying the Jaeger bomb stuff later. Yeah, and Dino, he is warning him of stuff, and Donald's just too dumb to listen. I mean,
I had to mute myself to yell at him because he's deaf. He's going
deaf. He's like saying, "Danger, Donald, danger," and Donald's like, "Shut up, dummy." Oni64 says, "Get homie Huerta on panel." Yeah. Where is that dude? He owes me a book.
Yeah, he owes me a book too. He's off in California doing work.
I freaked out because I went with my nephews to go see that Space Jam movie, and not only did I see props that I had already drawn for another show being reused, I didn't get a credit in the movie for it.
Really?
But Huerta had a credit in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Character design.
Yep. That bum.
He posted a couple of those on his Instagram.
Let's see. Oni says, shout out to Huerta, storyboard artist, Marvel Studios, 22 to present. 4 months, Burbank, California, United States. Man, that's a lot to... See, I work for the studios in Burbank, but I live in the great country of Texas while doing it. And I've been working for WB off and on since 2005. Past Master Dan says the link for the t-shirts is not working.
Oh, yeah, I got to change that.
You have t-shirts, Donald?
Used to.
For what?
For they had Brutus on it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Look at my girl right here. Look. This is my girl. Yeah. She's a big baby. A big old baby.
See if I can figure out how to change that.
I like that shot. That looks cool.
That one?
Yeah, I like the angle and the dynamics of it. Got a car flip in the air and a dinosaur and a dude with a shotgun getting ready to go pew.
Well, it's going to be a rifle. It's going to be a cop with a rifle. Kapashi. Yeah.
Only 64. I will say it's good to see Huerta at least making somewhat of a living working at Marvel. Yeah, the dynamics are great. Me rap. I worked on the very first animated Iron Man movie in 2005 before the live action. I designed all the armor and all the vehicles and the weapons and the rings and stuff in that movie. And then when I finished, they flew me out to LA and I went to the Fox Studios lot and went inside a theater called the Charlie Chaplin Theater to watch it. And Jon Favreau walks in with his kids and sits right next to me. And that was a pretty awesome experience. This is right when he was just starting to work on the live action Iron Man.
Well, I can't figure out how to change the link with the shirts. The t-shirt link is broken because took the website down.
Mimi Rap, I'm not sure what you mean by design unless I designed what the armor and everything looked like in that movie.
All right, this page is more dynamic, huh?
Past Master Dan, Favreau did it right. Yeah, Mimi Rap, I did design. I'm probably on a delay. I'm seeing your comments a little delayed, like Donald.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, they hired me to draw exactly what all the different pieces of armor for that animated movie, all the angles and how the hands worked and pieces popped off and so the stuff I designed was way back I was spent 2005 on it, and this is before the live action movie came out. The last movie I worked on was Teen Titans Go movie. I drew every single Batmobile in every shot, every golf cart. Am I proud? Yeah, I'm proud. 2005, that paid for my daughter being in the NICU for 10 days. She stopped breathing when she was born, and I had no insurance. And that job paid for all that hospital bill. It was miraculous. Favreau sort of fell off with Boba Fett show. If he was the creative director for it, that is. Oni64 said that. Yeah, that I think Jon Favreau, his hands are a little bit tied at Disney. I'd heard a rumor that James Gunn's trying to talk him into leaving and going over to Warner Brothers to work on DC movies. But that's just a rumor. Just a rumor. So why are we looking at this?
Changing some things. People want me to color Jaeger bomb, so I'm gonna have to color it now. So right now I'm gonna do a color hold on these here black lines.
You can't say that.
I'm gonna do a color hold on the colored lines. Let's get a blue, some kind of blue.
It does kind of look like Cecil.
Looks like Cecil. How dare they?
Oni 64 said that. Is that what that's called? Color hold?
Yeah.
I always just called it cell shaded line, but
Well, they are cell shaded lines, but when you color the black line, it's called a color hold.
well, that looks pretty good. Maybe you should try the smoke swirls closer up, but you know,
Do a color hold on those two.
yeah, but not as light. To
Make
keep
it like a
sep-
darker gray.
yeah, just to keep it separated. Keep them separated.
Like
Yeah,
that.
a little bit darker.
Darker. Darken your ass.
Yeah, a little darker. What are you doing?
No, I like that.
There's all kinds of sex talk in your chat now, and they aren't even bots.
Sexy talk. Ooh, ooh. All right, now I got to color the energy holds.
You don't have any wrenches, do you?
Past Master Dan is a wrench.
Does he?
Yeah.
Past Master Dan has wrenches like on everybody's stream, it seems.
Why is that light like that? Weird. Okay, this. Make this red. Make it red.
What do you
No,
What
not what
do
I
you
meant to do.
do? What?
It's something I did not mean to do.
Well,
Boom, 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 boom. There, red energy.
like on my pages, I keep just the effects on its own layer.
That's
Like,
what I do. I keep a lot of things on their own layers.
like the main line art, I keep flattened, and then effects are separate, like separate layers of effects.
My
I
homie,
want to make it easy for whoever colors it.
look how many line art layers I have.
See ya, Mimi Rap. Have a good poo.
I have to poo. Bye. Bye, Mimi Rap.
Yeah, you have a lot of layers.
Yeah, some of them are turned off because they're like that, black lines, where I've copied them down here to the color layers, which I need to label. Ground smoke. Mid ground Smoke. Mid-ground smoke lines. This is her foreground. Foreground. Oh, that's the slab. He used to be. I gotta change that. Let's delete that. What color should this VW bug be?
BW Bugby.
Yeah, he's lifting up a little car.
My dad, when I was a kid, had 2 VW Bugs, and he was constantly fixing the damn things.
What's up, J-Bot?
Hey, J-Bot, what's
Welcome to the show.
But I couldn't call him anything. But I was so little. I was like 2 or 3. I called them yuns because they went yun.
Oh my God.
Yuns.
What color should I make this VW bug? It is a bug, right? Is it a bug?
You can make it red.
It's the next page.
And J-Bot says silver because there were tons of silver bugs in the early aughts.
Oh, it's not a bug. It's just a regular car.
Oh,
Regular car as I draw them.
you know, you're. It's a retarded looking bug, Donald.
Yeah. So is your face. I'll make it silver.
Past Master Dan posted the cgnow.net link. I need to go visit that spot more.
I can't make it silver because I'll make it orange.
Like the Astros. Thanks. Astros orange. Like the Simpson station wagon, said J-Bot.
Boom. Kind of orangish yellow. No. Boom. There we go. Orange.
So you don't sport at all? You don't get into any sports, Donald?
Not really. I'll watch the Super Bowl, but the only sport I really get into is wrestling. I
Wrestling.
used to watch UFC, but that's been years now.
I like to go. I don't watch any of the new stuff, but I will once in a while go look at old WWF matches.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, we had the Von Erich brothers here in Texas all the time wrestling. And back then, it was the Sheep Herders, and then they changed their name to freaking frack. Dang it. Past Master Dan, wrestling is what Mark Polton is all about. I remember Sergeant Slaughter and Andre the Giant in a match as a kid on TV, and they were hitting each other with chairs and bashing their heads in the corner posts, and their head was just bleeding from their forehead all over. It was insane, man. My dad hated me watching it though. Like I would be watching the local wrestling from downtown Austin. I can't remember if it was like Saturday morning
Yeah.
after cartoons, and my dad would always tell me, "Turn that shit off."
You know, it's a shame to it's a shame to say it, but WWE's gotten so like corporate and safe. You can't do anywhere near the moves that you used to be able to do. Like you can't do a pile driver anymore.
Yeah, when I heard that, it just floored me. It's like they don't do the pile driver anymore. That's like
Yeah,
one of the
they got like
all-time classic moves.
yeah. Too many wrestlers got hurt. They
Only
got rid
six,
of the dangerous moves,
only
which is good for the
64.
wrestlers, you know. But
Yep. Only
less entertainment for the
64
fans.
said Alex Jones is a big wrestling fan. So
Apparently,
I used to do a public access comic book show with Bill Willingham and Keith Wilson and a couple other guys, and we used to see Alex Jones all the time editing his videos way back in the day or recording in one of the studios. And at the time, like I thought the dude was like really old. He looked really old to me back then, and turns out like I'm a year older than that guy. Dude looks like hell. But
fragile butt, snark bleed.
Willingham, past Master Dan Willingham, lives out in the country, and so his he's technically challenged, and
Aren't we all?
he would like to come on, but he's also kind of like Mike Barron. He's like, I just would rather go to bed.
I need to change these real quick before I continue with this bug just bothering me.
Paulus Art said, I stopped watching around 2010 once Benoit did that thing. They went PG.
Yeah,
I just I didn't watch wrestling around then. Like I had friends that did. Like I hadn't really watched it since I was a kid, but I know that the Steve Austin getting his neck broke by that pile driver is what started all of that. Oni 64. Alex Jones had big competition back in the 90s. Art Bell, William Cooper, Reverend X. I People thought he was nuts then. Like Alex was just a Alex Jones was a crazy dude.
cray cray.
See, J Bot Art, all Japan and pro wrestling. Noah had some banger matches in the 90s.
Yeah, All Japan Pro Wrestling apparently they don't give a fuck if you break your neck or whatever. They want people to be entertained.
Oh yeah.
Apparently AEW does it too. They still have, they let people do the pile drivers and whatnot.
So I had watched that documentary, Andre the Giant documentary. Have you seen that?
No, not yet.
It's actually really good. Like I quite enjoyed it. It enlightened me a little bit. So I went back and watched a lot of old Andre the Giant matches. Turns out you could hear Andre saying the next move to prepare the other wrestler so he knew exactly what to do. You could hear him like calling them out
Mm-hmm.
before they did it. Pile driver, this and this.
All right. Now, copy that. Paste it. Bring it down. Bring it down. Undo that.
See, Past Master Dan says that energy bolt around his head is blended into the background. Maybe you could make them yellow.
Hold on.
Like they're brighter up top, like a fade, like from top to bottom. It could be like a bright yellow to a, I don't know. J-Bot Art said Kenta Kobashi matches with Masala, Stan Hansen, and Vader still hold up today. I really loved the Von Erich brothers the most when I was a kid. To me, those guys were the greatest. Brian Murphy says, I miss your videos and your appearances on EVS stream. Hope you and your family are doing great.
Thank you, Brian Murphy.
Paulus Art says, or try a soft highlight surrounding the bolt area. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like you might want to brighten, maybe make those light the lines, make those like bright yellow or something.
But I want them to be red.
I know, dude, but they're unless you change the background or maybe his bolts change color depending on his power move. That could be the tip. Like eventually a villain figures out what his next move is going to be.
Let me try some stuff with the background. Try changing the hue.
Bill Andor says, "Hail panel, hail chat. How you doing, Bill?" I have no idea how many people are in this. What, 3, 4?
There's 7 people watching. Okay. We definitely don't want the background to be red.
Well, it's got to be something to make those bolts pop, so it would have to be a deep blue. But you know what? Don't ask me because I'm slightly colorblind. I do everything in grayscale first before I lay my color in.
How's this?
A little darker. Zoom out when you do it because you're too close. I think you just need to color the lines the same color as the interior color and leave the background dark right there. Unless the whole scene is not dark.
Oh, the scene's not dark. They're in daytime.
Sherg. Brian Murphy says, what? No bisexual lighting? Bigots. Well.
Give it time. Give it time.
What's weird about the whole bisexual lighting thing, though, is a lot of those basic colors were used in comics a long time ago, though. flat, bright colors.
The turquoise is kind of the color the opposite color.
Well, I don't know, man. If it's daytime, then brighten it up, and then it's just the bolts aren't gonna pop. You might have to go white and brighten up the background, and then go white on the bolts.
Instead of a beach. I want them to be red.
Sometimes you can't always have what you want, Donald.
Can't always get what you want, Donald. If you try sometimes,
sometime.
you might have to pee. Yeah. This is annoying. This is annoying. I want to do it really well. All right. Go with that. You say they should be white?
Yep. If you're gonna have a light background, you're gonna have to Polish art suggests background brighter, dust a little darker. Maybe play around with the color saturation too.
Let's see. Paulus Art says background brighter, dust a little darker. Maybe play around with color saturation too. If I do the dust darker, then that blends too much with the foreground.
Brian Murphy, if it were the 90s and it was a cover, I'd say make the bolts that reflective chrome inlay.
No, this is just a random page. So should I make the interior of the energy white like it was, or should I make the
Well,
outer
it's gotta stand out. Like it's gonna get lost.
Your mama's gonna get lost.
Oni64 says this would be dope animated in the style of Samurai Jack Cartoon Network style. Andino Palacio, Donald drawing Cecil? Question mark.
So like that, something like that.
Yep.
Just make the energy white and red.
Yep. Because even there, it was lost on his skin. White is right, according to Andino Palacio. That sounds racist.
Is that looking better?
Yeah, it it's still lost at the top right of his head there, those bolts. It just, I don't know.
Well, I don't want it to be too dramatic. I want this to be like a subtle little crackle.
Okay.
In other parts, he's going to have the energy is going to really, really pop. And it's going to be big and powerful looking as it flows through him. But this is like it's fading away sort of energy. So it's getting lost up there.
Yep. I can't even see it really in the, like I'm looking in a smaller window on my left.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like not even there. And past Master Dan, I don't see Lopan.
Damn it. I'm moving on. I'll figure it out. Let me think on it. Just the car.
Bill Willingham wanted to do a Big Trouble in Little China comic at one time. I'm surprised there hasn't been that. If there has been, I think there might have been one, but
There was.
I'm surprised there haven't been a lot. Bless you.
That was wet. Yeah, there was a Big Trouble in Little China comic a little while ago, a couple years ago.
Who did it?
Written by Eric Powell. Some of it was drawn by Jorge Corona. It was pretty cool.
Is he related to the Corona dynasty?
I don't know. But, I think it could have been better. They should have worked on, they should have had him going. It was like an Old Man Jack sort of thing.
Paulus Art said you can also just add spots of contrast where you need it.
Gotta get up in there close. This is an exciting stream. Loving me fuck around with color.
And Dino said Boom Studios did the Big Trouble in Little China. Did you just fart?
J-Bot, are you going to do more of these in the future? If you mean the live streams, well,
yes.
That's a goal.
He is. He almost didn't want to do it today.
Yeah, I was watching Ghost Adventures. Happily.
Which is way, way more productive.
Yes. Live stream's gonna have to end in a little while. The family's coming home.
Really? Short day at the park?
No, they were there since they've been there since like 11 a.m. A pretty long day, but it's starting to thunder and
how far?
You can hear that.
How far is it from you?
It's up in Orlando. It's like an hour and a half drive.
That's still quite a drive.
But they're heading home. The kids are tired.
It is getting overcast here, like really dark.
I mean, you hear that? That sounds angry.
I love it. That's what I love about the South is the rainstorms. Cracks me up every time I watch a movie that involves like Texas. it all looks like desert and plains, and they don't realize that a third of Texas is desert, not the entire state.
It's like Florida. All they ever show is palm trees and swamp.
Gator boats.
Yeah. Like half of this state is old people. Come on.
Yep. I mean, the eastern part of Texas looks like Endor from Return of the Jedi.
Get that. All right, now we got our flats. We got our flats up in this business. Business. Now we can start adding some color and some texture. Wait a minute, what the fuck are these lines? This way.
I have to finish
There we go. Found that.
artwork for a pitch by Monday. So I'll be busy today and tomorrow. I work.
Pitch.
Yeah, I'm friends
Philippines.
with the guys that created Phineas and Ferb,
Mm-hmm.
and they have their own studio, and they always, not always, but they frequently hire me to design characters and do illustrations for their pitches.
That's cool.
It is cool.
They're gonna hire you when the show gets picked up.
They could. I enjoy doing that though. I think it's a lot more fun. It's like I get to create the cool part of it, drop it, and walk away. I help. You know who Stephen Curry is?
Basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I worked for him and helped him get his production deal with DreamWorks.
And then you got dumped. Cheap date.
But I'd rather be doing my own shit.
Here you go. Spoken like a true artist.
Can you hold on just 1 second? I need to check on something real quick.
Ah. Oh, that means I gotta carry the show. That sucks. Carry the show by myself. Coloring. This is so tedious. Not exciting at all. But oddly enough, doing the rendering is my favorite part. And when I started coloring my own work, I realized why colorists farmed out their flats to other people.
You're right. You're right, Andino. The victims were escaping my basement. And see, Texas Chad Massacre. I grew up in Round Rock, Texas, and Chainsaw was filmed in a house not far from where I grew up. So as kids, we used to ride the bicycle to the house and dare each other to run up the driveway and knock on the door all the time.
Someone should make a horror movie based on Liam Gray's life. Why is it scary? It's okay, Donald. You're good enough. You're smart enough, and doggone it, people love you. Stop lying to me. Did Donald pass gas? No. Oh yeah, you know what? The motion lines in the background need to have a color hold. Should be a different color. Color hold everything. Right? Make it look like that cartoon. Unmute yourself while you're eating. People want to hear that. It's ASMR. I can't understand a word you're saying because you're muted. Like a chump.
You couldn't hear me this whole time?
Nope.
Did you hear me talk about the Chainsaw Massacre?
That we heard.
Oh, okay. How did I mute myself?
No idea.
I had to eat. I took all those vitamins. I had to eat something.
What I need to do is this here. Okay, yes. I need to move these.
I really need to dive into Clip Studio. I have it. I just don't use it.
There we go. There we go.
You need to make Jaeger bomb stickers.
Jaeger bomb stickers.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you make him with his head and his
Yep.
mask design.
Mm-hmm. And Dino says Texas has a lot of witches there, especially in Austin now. You think it sounds like a joke, but this longtime friend of mine, he lives just outside of Austin, and he moved there with his wife, and they're kind of going through a separation now. And no joke, she like studies witchcraft.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I heard another bang in the house.
Well, it's probably a gator.
Wouldn't surprise me.
You're right, Demon Vizirac. A lot of bichachos in Austin.
A bitch.
Yeah, I loved Austin growing up and loved it for so many years. And Round Rock, and it's not anything. It is all gone, man. What I used to love about it. Dogman is out in Texas. Who's Dogman? And do you know the comic? The artist that draws the comic?
What's his name? Dav Plicky?
Yeah. Dude, was that a car drove by your house just then?
Yes, it was.
Damn.
We have a lot of rice rockets around here.
It wasn't a swamp boat?
And there's a neighbor around here that drives a Mustang with an adjusted muffler too. Trying to make it sound tough. Like, ooh, your stock car has a badass sound.
We've got one. Our street dead ends, and we've got a guy at the very end of the street that drives a Mustang that's loud. And I think the young lady 2 doors down with the newborn had a talk with him, saying, "You gotta stop revving it up when you drive by my house. It wakes my baby up." Wild hogs in Texas. Yeah, there are a lot of them. I haven't seen any good while though. I remember um, back in the '80s, the grackles got so bad in Texas, like overpopulated, that the state said you could freely shoot them just to kill off the population because there'd be just millions of them swarming in the trees and everywhere. And so many of those grackles got shot that they had to put them on the endangered species list.
Damn. I didn't know Donald was in Texas. I'm not in Texas.
I'm in Texas. Donald is in the great state of Florida, or I should say, country of Florida.
Yeah, I'm in Central Florida.
We're, I think we're getting close to all seceding and becoming our own countries.
Texture, watercolor, dark.
Texas is the one state with its own army. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yep, we have our own army. We're the only state that can fly our flag as high or higher than the United States flag. Oni said some lady got killed by a wild hog in Texas a few years back. It's like being killed by Pumbaa from The Lion King.
There we go. How's that looking?
Kenya. Speaking of which,
Good, looking good.
yeah, the texture's nice. Andino says Google Dogman. Do I have to, Andino? My gosh. Dogman, Texas. Mysterious Dogman. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. It looks like a werewolf. Or a really hairy kid with a mullet. Yeah, I remember seeing that photo. Now, is it looking away from the camera or at the camera? That's the real question of that photo.
Well, I thought you were talking about my colors.
No. This Dogman of Texas. Pig went ham.
Shoot. You know, the one thing I hate about this Hwayan is the little buttons on the pen.
Mm-hmm.
Can't turn them off.
Really?
I mean, I can turn them off so they don't do anything, or they don't, so they don't have any action. But even when they're off like that, if I accidentally press it, it messes up my screen. Like,
yeah, it happens to me sometimes with
turns it
the
into like a grabby tool or something.
Wacom, the Cintiq pins. The button messes me up sometimes. I'm so mad about the Cintiq pins.
Oh, bitch. I just fucked up my own pen.
They're sending me my third pin. This will be my third pin on a brand new Cintiq.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Paid $2,500 for a Cintiq and the pins are shit. I'm now wishing I bought that Helion.
Yawn. I'm gonna do this highlights and stuff. Sure.
And Dino says he uses iPad Procreate, no pen issues. Yeah, that pen's pretty solid. The Cintiq I had before that, I got around 2005, and it lasted 17 years, and the pen still looks like new. Like there, I mean, it only looks worn down from my use, you know. But
I want to get another iPad. I hope I can get
Demon
one soon.
Demon Vizirac says I don't use a pen on my tablet. I just draw with my finger. That sounds like a big fish story to me, Demon.
Whoops.
Paulus Arts, I'm working on a Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. I have a Surface. My main computer right here is a Surface Pro. Yeah, I love my Surface Pro. So this is my third one. Demon, no, I actually do that. All right, I believe you. I believe you. It just sounds like, monkey fisted, trying to draw like that on a pad. But if it works for you, I mean, I had a friend that drew for years with a mouse and colored with a mouse and didn't even have a Cintiq, and I couldn't figure out how he did it. So,
yeah, you know the artist Chamba? Jeffrey Cruz. Well,
Yes.
he used to do that. If you look up his name, you'll see a lot of his artwork that used to have a dud line. He used to draw with a mouse. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Well, there are line tools like spline tools you can draw with, but I don't know why you just don't draw the shadow.
Because I don't want the line width. I want it to be just wonky. That makes sense?
Yeah. Paulus Arts said Sean Ellery colored for years with the mouse. Demon Vizirac says it's fine, no real difference than drawing with a pen. I just would feel awkward doing it, I guess. The plastic at the tip of these pins, I know you can't focus, are real brittle, like right around the edge here, not the tip. But
Yeah, you showed me the picture. You sent me the picture. It looked like you chewed on it.
and this one is starting to break too, and then not using a lot of pressure. It's just regular use, and it's just starting to crust off. Like I could just barely drag my finger on it, and it starts flaking. It's so daggum irritating. And this other pen I have is far worse. I don't know if you can. It's too bad you can't focus with this camera, but you could see it there. You could see it chipped off to the one side, and that little bit renders this whole pen, this $100 pen, useless. Whereas a 17-year-old pen still looks like new. Different plastic.
You think they would allocate some funds to their pen department?
I think I'm not sure if Wacom did it because they wanted to save money on the cost of plastic, or they wanted pens to break down so people were forced to buy more. You know what I mean?
They
Or they
probably
just
won't.
really screwed up.
Do you have to buy it, or are they sending you a replacement?
Well, it's under warranty. I have a warrant. I paid extra warranty on it, so it's covered for a couple years. And I wrote this last letter I wrote them. I said I'm really frustrated that the quality of your product has gone downhill. Like it's just garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Like the monitor is fantastic. Like it's an HD, and I haven't had any issues with it. But I hate to say it, but I dislike the stand that you have to pay extra for. It it has some mobility issues. And then it comes with its own remote like this. So you can hold it in your hand if you want. And it's got a magnet so it sticks to the side of the screen. And I don't know where I put it, but I've used the Clip Studio TabMate, which was probably the best recommendation I ever had. Yeah, that stand is $500. It is expensive. Where a Huion, you get a stand and you pay $25 for that stand. But the Clip Studio TabMate, I love the hell out of it. It's downstairs because I have to order a new one. I dropped the damn thing and the trigger on it busted. I'm so upset. So I've been used to using it so much that when I had to go to the keyboard yesterday and start using the keyboard, my hand started cramping from using the keyboard. But the Clip Studio TabMates went up in price. We bought one as a gift about 2-3 weeks ago for a friend, and then it was like $75 for it. I dropped mine. My wife went to order me a new one, and now they're over $100. Same. I like that. I like the glow, like where his hand is.
This little area right here.
Yes, I'm not sure I like the glow around the bolts as much, but
Around the what?
you know
Around.
the bolt glow, the glow you have, the outer glow.
Yeah.
Unless you're gonna go brighter in the center, that doesn't look so great.
No. Okay.
No.
I'll leave it off.
It might be a case of you having to physically add a little glow here and there. I didn't catch that, Demon Vizrak. He said, never had to renew my fingertip. I don't know about you, but it's raining like crazy here.
Not yet. It's threatening to. Just adding a little red outline here to this.
A lot of the states are now going after companies over ESG.
Say what?
A lot of the states, like Arizona, are now going after investment companies and companies over ESG
Oh, they are?
for their heavy-handedness with it. I guess they're telling them to knock it off.
Will saturating the
Laboratory
bulb's
for
outer
learning,
glow create
growth,
better
and
contrast?
creativity.
What the hell?
Surrender allows
Surrender.
recovering nice.
Sorry, I hit something. Say that again.
Will saturating the bolt's outer glow create better contrast, says Paulus Arts. I don't know.
It might be better just to get rid of the line and leave the inner glow, the inner part. But
Just make it white?
yeah, just don't do an outline. Like turn the line layer off. Oh man, now it stands out.
I don't know. It looks like it fades into everything to me.
ESG can suck it. That's right, Paulus. I don't even want to talk about the internal memos I was reading at Disney over the whole Florida thing. Dude, it was so ridiculous. They had psychologists on standby for people that just couldn't handle it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god. Just checking the old Twitters.
Me too. I just saw a picture Narwhal posted of Susanna Hoffs. It's hard to believe she's as old as she is. Does not look it. There any good drama going on? Drama?
I don't know. I stay away from it.
Yeah,
you see the statue, this little mini statue that Shane posted?
Mm-mm.
Let me switch my screen.
Oh, of his comic character?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Share screen. Screen 2. For the people watching at home. This one.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I like the bolts.
Super awesome.
I don't know if those are sausages on his other arm, though. It's like bolts. He's squeezing a packet of mustard in that one hand. And then the sausage links wrapped around the other.
Whoever painted that did an awesome job with the texture.
Yeah, they did. I got a good friend who I used to have a desk near at a studio. He's now at Blizzard, but he used to display all his miniatures like on a little shelf at his desk. And damn, he was so good. Like one of the best miniature painters I'd ever seen. I wish I had time for all that. You know?
I think I'm gonna call this done.
It does look dumb.
Did you say dumb?
Yeah, it looks dumb.
You're dumb. Doo-doo head.
It looks dumb, doo-doo head. Are you quitting now?
No, I'm gonna go work on something else.
Where
Some
are you
more
going?
colors. Work on some more coloring until the fam gets home. Although we have been streaming for an hour and a half.
What? My ass it can't even tell.
Oh. It's been so exciting.
It is exciting. I just can't hide it.
Just can't hide it. The more I got used to drawing this character, Jake, the main character of Jaegerbomb, the bigger his little pompadour became. Like you can see it on this page, top panel and bottom panel.
Yep.
See how little it is?
Yeah,
And
you pointed that out to me a while back, but it means like it has to do with his superpower somehow.
And now look at it here. It's like
Yep.
infinitely bigger.
His energy is growing like Howdy, J-Ro or Jarro. I don't know how to pronounce
Jarro.
it. Whiskey in the Jarro. Brian Murphy, have a great long weekend. If
The tones, pop the color back up.
how many pages you have left of this?
I have 60 done out of 108.
Damn. Line art, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have 44 done out of 108.
I was getting all excited.
You'll see a page that took forever.
Yes.
Took me a couple days. Just draw.
That took
There
you
you
2
go.
days?
Yeah. This building over here
Looks like a
It's
harmonica.
were a bitch to draw.
You didn't just make a brush for that chain?
No, I wish.
Jarro
I get a color.
says 108 pages! Exclamation point.
Jaegerbomb is 108 pages.
And we're going to have 2 editions. There's going to be a manga edition and a regular. Brian Murphy says, oh yeah, what's your next book project?
My next book? Well, I got Brutus 2 coming out soon. We're going to be launching that campaign pretty soon. And then after that, I plan on finishing Jaegerbomb. Or at least getting as much done as I can before starting Brutus 3. I really want to do Jaegerbomb, though.
I just had that one lousy page to finish for Cool Story, bro. It's actually the hardest page out of the whole 7 pages. Willingham is looking at the 3 comics I have finished right now. I haven't heard back from him though, which is fine. He said he was going to do it right away, and I went, dude, don't. Just get back to me when you're finished or you have the time. Man, his eye. What the hell, man? It looks so messed up,
Yeah, he's jacked up. He's
dude.
fucked up.
It looks like a yeah. It looks like there's a cut inside the puffy part.
There is.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's how fucked up he is.
What's in his hand?
A little talisman.
Talisman.
Yeah.
I like all the McFarlane teeth you got, or Sam Keith teeth.
Say what?
In that monster's mouth, it's Sam Keith teeth.
Oh.
Brian Murphy said, awesome. I had dipped out so long ago. Last I left, Brutus 1 was stalled. Really glad it worked out. Great looking book. It's an awesome looking book.
Thank you.
Can't wait for whatever book you put out next.
It's gonna be Brutus 2 that's gonna be next, and then hopefully Jaegerbomb.
But I like that you're focusing on getting ahead, so you don't have so much delay in shipping and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be able to say, there's 4 months here that it'll take. 6 weeks to get the books and then start shipping.
I like how you put a Marvel reference in that panel.
The Foom.
Yeah, they had a fan magazine called Foom.
Mm.
Friends of Old Marvel. Friends of Old Marvel or Fin Fang Foom. So what are your plans? You gonna do softbacks or hardbacks? What's your deal?
It's gonna be hardcover for sure. Still not sure if I want to make it. If I want to make it like digest size, or if I want to do a regular comic book size, because I really like digest size.
I think digest is cool looking.
Huh?
I think digest is cool looking. I think you should do a newsprint manga style variant, black and white. Let's see.
But then I have to go in and tone everything again.
So what? It'd be worth it. Paulus Arts. Yep, honestly, Brutus is the best CG book I've backed so far. I've only backed less than 10.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man.
Oni 64.
It's awesome.
Man, I wish Sovereign was released already. Is that still happening?
As far as everybody knows, or as far as I know, he's still working on it slowly. He has to work on it in between his day job. So probably gets like a panel a week done, but he wants to get that book out no matter what.
I'm telling you, man, if that's all he did, everybody would back him. Like he would do so well.
Yeah.
I swear he would start getting 6 figures on future campaigns if he just worked on it.
If he had actually buckled down and gotten it, but I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to take care of family.
Jaro said, "You and everyone else," like in response to, "I wish it was released already." Me too, man. It looks so good. His work is so amazing. I just learned yesterday that The Killing Joke took Brian Boland 3 years to draw.
Damn. I didn't know that. Where is this on?
Oni, I would not want to live in California. I've got so many friends out there that tell me how expensive it is. They get fined if they use too much water, or they water their grass, or get caught watering their grass. A friend of mine was telling me he he left for a weekend. He had washed his truck, one of his vehicles, and left for the weekend, and that vehicle was in the driveway, and somehow a dust storm came along, and it got dusty, and he couldn't take it for his vehicle being dusty. Isn't that weird?
That's messed up.
It's messed up. Jaro asks me, Astros losing to the Angels today or not, Chad? I don't think they're going to lose this time. I think they got too beat up last time they faced the Angels. I don't think they're going to. They won last night, and I don't think they're going to let it happen again. There is a weird thing, though. They end up playing like the really bad teams and getting their asses kicked. But it's so weird that Yankees are becoming the worst. Last month, they were the worst team in the MLB, like second to last.
Where in the F are my flats for this?
Brian Murphy says, meanwhile, I guess he's returned to California. Meanwhile, the Game of Thrones guy sits in his mansion not finishing his series. Unless he's referring to Huerta.
You talking about J.R.R. Martin?
Yeah. It was fun, TJ. I was on EVS stream. I thought he was calling me George R.R. Martin. I had no idea who that dude was, but everybody else did. Like TJ, I mean. EJ, TJ.
Son of a biscuit.
Do you know Christopher John? Do you follow him?
Yeah.
That guy, Paulus Arts, he was calling me Michael Moore after, which was actually insulting in a way. But I took that all right. It's because of my glasses. Like, I have to have glasses to look at my monitor, but normally I don't wear them. But what was I saying before that? Dadgummit. Lost my train of thought.
I couldn't tell you.
Dude, you take too many steps, man.
This is all I know.
Huh?
This is all I know.
God, man, lasso colorings, it takes too long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Christopher John. Thanks, Paulus. Christopher John, I think that dude's art is so freaking good.
It's very cool.
And he told me the other day, I was DMing with him, and he's like, yeah, I haven't drawn in over a month or so. I've given up. I'm like, dude, don't give up. Like, man, there's so much life in his characters and stuff.
Yeah. Why the hell did he give up?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to talk with him.
Like if I had something to give him, like say, dude, I'll pay you to draw something, I would do it right now. If you don't, any of you guys don't know Christopher John, do follow him, and he's such a nice guy,
Good artist.
good artist. He needs the encouragement too.
Yeah, because he's apparently a butthead.
I mean, making comics is it's one of the hardest art forms out there. Storytelling is super difficult.
Mm-hmm. But it's so rewarding.
Yeah. I mean, I understand why like there's a lot of comic guys that work in animation and then do the comics on the side. Like Dan Panosian and all those guys, they work in animation. They just don't talk about it though.
There we go. Oh.
You know what you could do for the ground there? Just go find you a good texture to overlay on top of it. Yeah, Jaro, Dan Panosian does work in animation. All of those dudes on his stream, they're all they all do their main jobs are designing on shows and stuff. It pays far better and it's way less work.
I want to work in animation.
Do what?
I want to work in animation.
Pays about $55 an hour.
Dang. Is that starting? Is that like base pay?
Starting for someone new, it's about 44, 45. And then you can the cap, the most someone can make is 75 an hour. I've gotten up to 65. Brian Murphy says CG indie creators working several jobs while grinding out great books. While J.R.R. Martin can't bother to finish his series, or jerks who spend all day on Twitter and never fulfill. Damn.
Mm.
Yeah, I am not gonna start any campaigns unless I'm absolutely sure I can fulfill in a timely manner.
Yeah, have that book done.
I do not want that following me around.
Right? Fulfillment is the hardest part.
Yep.
It's actually, it's not the hardest part. It's a hard part. Budgeting is the hardest part. Make sure you budget that shit properly. Don't overspend the money. Like don't buy back matter shorts before you know you know if you don't need it. Like I love where it does work. and that drawing, the drawings of Brutus that he did, the little backup short,
Right.
was fucking dope. But man, I did not need that. I should not have done that.
Why?
Well, because it cost me quite a penny that I could have used for shipping.
What's up, Zaid Diaz?
What's up, Phil?
Give him a link.
Well, I'm getting ready to turn it down. Turn
No,
it
you're
off.
not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Family's gonna be home soon, and we've been streaming for 2 hours.
It's all right.
Zayd just shows up, and I'm closing the stream.
Hey, it took a lot for me to get Donald to stream.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow when the kids are being all rowdy in the house. You can hear how it'd be like the Smiller days when he was streaming and his kids are just running around.
Oh yeah, he says he can't jump on at the girlfriends. He's jumping on his girlfriend. What? Dream more, Donald. Brian Murphy says you both could work at Cartoon Network within 48 hours, but you got to wear a blue wig and pretend to be Fruity.
I can do that for $55 an hour. I'll do that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Queen, slay.
Patriarchy.
I'll walk in there with blackface on, pretending to be a minority, blue hair, $55 an hour.
Yep. Yeah, I'm at the point now in animation. I'm just so ready to kind of be doing my own thing now, which I will be. I told you, I accidentally ended up on Tiny Toons. They called me up about 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, said, "Hey, we're behind. Can you help us out?" And I went, "Yeah, sure. If you're behind, I'll be glad to. Like, how many props you need me to draw?" And it didn't seem like a lot. So about 2 weeks of it, turned in all my props and everything. And then they had a Zoom call with me, with the producers and art director. And they said, "We've been testing out prop designers, and congratulations, you're at the top of our list. You're hired." And I'm like, what? I wasn't looking to get back in. I was just helping out, you know?
That was the show, Tiny Toons? You didn't tell me what the show was. You just told me that they gave you a call and wanted you to come back.
Yeah, it's the new Tiny Toons.
Let's see.
So I've been drawing props for it for a few weeks now. But thank goodness it's not like a ton of work.
Jaro says,
Yes.
You guys going to stream more often / regularly? We're going to try. It's hard to do it during the weekdays because my wife works in the same office as I do, and she has to be on the phone pretty much all day.
Yeah, but you could do it at night, Donald.
I could, but I like sleep, man.
Yeah, fuck your sleep and your feelings.
Fuck my sleep. See, that was 2 hours. So I could have been napping. If that was at night, let's say I came on at 9 o'clock, it'd be 11 o'clock by the time I got to bed.
Yeah, you should wake up later.
Can't wake up later. I got kids. I got a kid that's got to go to school at 7 o'clock.
You could go back to sleep. You know how I did it for a while? I would get the kids off to school, go to sleep during the day, wake up when they got home, and then work all night. So when they got home, I'd spend time with them. When they went to bed, then work.
I can't really do that because both kids don't go to school yet. I have one boy my little boy stays home.
How old is he now?
He's 4. He'll be going to school next year though. J-Bot art. Okay, I'm back. This is looking sick, DD. Thank you. Any idea when it's going to launch? Not sure. I would like to shoot for like February or March. Sometime around then. But I'm on page 45 or 44 out of 108.
That's a lot.
So I want to get it done first before I launch.
And then Brutus.
Yeah, I gotta finish Brutus 2 as well. But I've only got 18 pages left for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. 18 pages.
Yep.
Cool. Pretty soon you should just start launching the campaign here in another week or two.
Yeah, we're talking about it. We're thinking about launching the sign-up page for this month and then launching the book next month.
Better do it before it gets too late in the year.
Yeah, we're not sure what we want to do yet. All right. I'm going to end the show. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hope you weren't too bored. We'll try to do this again soon. Definitely do it again next Saturday.
All right.
Hold me to that, Chad.
I will try. I can't make any promises. I'm going to try to start doing my own. If anybody else in the chat has streams, let me know on Twitter. I'll be glad to jump in and shoot the breeze with you. Draw. Talk later.
Bye.
Bye.